First try. You guys want some? Yum. Little yum. I think this should be a pretty good amount. So here he goes. You know what it reminded me of? Like pudding. I feel like when the texture that got into my mouth felt like pudding. What is going on, my YouTube family? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back into another video. In today's video, I'm gonna be trying the Reflux Gourmet that somebody through my YouTube live recommended, and I bought it about a month ago or so, maybe a little bit more. But I was saving the gourmet just to make a video on it and just to try and see how it went with my GERD. The Reflux Gourmet is supposed to be helpful for GERD sufferers. So of course, I've been suffering for a long time. I'm excited to try it. It's supposed to be all natural. So we'll see. I guess you guys will see how it went. But I don't want to speak anymore. I want you guys to just enjoy the video and watch it. But don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notifications. Don't forget to ring the little bell so you can get notifications when my videos come up, and also when I go live, so you can ask me live. I usually have live Q&As, so if you can ask me any questions about my experience or anything that I go through. So hopefully you guys enjoy the video. I'm gonna make a longer video eventually because I'm gonna try out the whole, I guess, I don't know what it will call, like the whole thing of gourmet. So yeah, so enjoy the video, guys, and see you guys on the next one. All right, so let me take you where everything is at, all my supplements and medications are at. But don't worry, guys, most of these are just supplements that I take. So, but this is what it looks like, right? Reflux Gourmet. This is what the packaging looks like. It's pretty simple, to be honest. In the back, doesn't give you a lot of information. Just give you, sums up, I guess, what's inside. But I thought it was going to be a lot more information in there. Of course, it's not opened, still in the package. I wanted to open it with you guys and, try it out after I eat. I'm about to eat some lunch. And afterwards, we're going to try it out and see how it goes. By the way, if you guys are wondering what's going on here, what I have here, I have my multivitamins I take every single day. It's especially for men. I bought these at the vitamin shop. Got something for my immune support. Blackberry syrup, elderberry syrup. Got that from immune support as well. I got the Pharma GABA. I've talked about it before for my, my stress, my anxiety, all that. I got some things for my thyroid support. All of these are basically supplements. This right here, right now, though, I'm taking something for the inflammation for my plantar fasciitis. I started suffering, a little bit ago, and I'm gonna make a video on that. So before we eat, as you saw earlier, I'm gonna get, this broke. I'm gonna get my multivitamin. These are gummies, by the way. They taste pretty good. So you're supposed to take 4 of these every day. So that's what I'm gonna do. Excuse the chewing, but you gotta make sure you have your vitamins every day. Take care of yourself. Make sure you have good immune support. I took that already. Those gummies are very sticky. And before I eat, I also like to take my Pharma GABA. I just take them before I eat. Technically, you're supposed to take these whenever you start feeling anxious or you're having one of those episodes, you feel depressed, maybe your mental space is not where it's supposed to be. But I take them with food just to relax throughout the day, especially during my workday. So I'll take 2 of these. You're supposed to chew them, but I'm a savage, so I actually, before I eat, I bite them. I don't got time to be chewing them and just holding them, you know what I mean? So, So this is a little extra, a little extra of what's going on in my life, what I do, what happens. A lot of you guys want to know more about my life. By the way, shout out to the Braves winning the NL East, yesterday. So locked in for the playoffs. All right, so now for real, I'm about to eat my lunch, and I'm about to show you guys the opening, and obviously me trying the Reflux Gourmet. Let's see how it goes. All right, guys. So I just got done eating lunch. By the way, if you're wondering what I ate a salad, chicken salad from Zaxby's. I got it grilled because the fried, that messes me up too much. But the grill without tomatoes is actually, I like it. It's pretty good. It's pretty filling as well. I decided not to get too full though, because I want to, I want to try this. And obviously when I do decide to take this and eat some of it, I'm gonna drink some water as well, so I can, push it down to my stomach. Because a lot of you guys know, my swallowing issues sometimes come into play, and I don't want that to come into play right now. So that's what I did. And let's get into it. It's the first time me opening this. I'm a little excited. I know I've seen what it looks like. Oh, this is pretty cool, actually. Look at that. That's actually pretty cool. Vanilla. I got the vanilla caramel rescue, by the way. I'm a vanilla type of guy. Chocolate, not so much. But for some reason, when it comes to like taking supplements or anything like that, I prefer doing things chocolate. For example, like protein shake. I like chocolate instead of vanilla. I don't know what it is, but it's a little mixed. But I think for ice cream or something or anything else, I like vanilla. So I prefer going with this one to see how it goes. But we're going to switch it up if this decides to work or not. So what's the game plan? The reason I decided to do it a little bit earlier is to see how it affects me throughout the day. I didn't want to do it at night and for this to have like a bad effect on me or something, right? I'm a little bit anxious about it because of, the way it works. I had somebody through my YouTube channel try it out already. And they told me that, it didn't affect them as much as they wanted to. So I don't know what effect it's going to have on me, but I'm excited and look forward to see what it goes. So I decided to do it during the day because let's say, for example, if I do, have like I feel like something is stuck here because of this, or I feel like, it caused me some type of problem, for example, then I can just, write it out throughout the day. And by nightfall, and then when I eat again dinner, then I should be okay and, be able to go to sleep just fine. But if throughout the day it doesn't, this doesn't do anything, crazy, then I'm probably gonna end up taking it again during the night. This is all natural, or at least it claims to be all natural. And it says made with 100% natural ingredients. So let's see how it goes. In the back, Reflux Gourmet, alginate, right? That's what it's made of, alginate complex. And it has calcium. I'm not even gonna read that. Pantothenate, sodium alginate, and sodium bicarbonate. Yeah, no scientist here, as you can see. But let's try it out. I'm gonna shake it. Everything, that looks weird, but I'm gonna shake it. All right. I knew it brought something here, so let's open this. It looks kind of weird. I thought it was gonna be the color of the vanilla, but it's not. It's caramel. So I'm assuming it's a little bit like caramel, huh? So let's go with it. It's a little tablespoon. I probably won't fill this up because again, I want to see how I react to it. But it should be just like this. This should be fine. For the first try, I think this is good. First try. You guys want some? Yum. Little yum. I think this should be a pretty good amount. So here he goes. You know what it reminded me of? Like pudding. I feel like when the texture that got into my mouth felt like pudding. I was able to swallow it, but I feel like it's like right here. I don't know if it's because I'm regurgitating my food that I just ate. It's still not going down. So when that's happened to me in the past, I like to swallow, take a couple swallows. I'm also gonna drink some water in a little bit, but I gotta let it sit real quick. hopefully it gets to my stomach, because that's the plan, right? The person that I talked to on my YouTube live, they told me that sometimes it felt like, it kind of, something felt a little bit stuck here. So I'm not sure this is part of it, because it's supposed to also protect, like, the lining of your esophagus and of course your stomach. The taste, it's not bad. It tastes sweet. Some people claim on the reviews that it's a little bit too sweet, but it's like if you're eating like a pudding, the texture is like a pudding. It has, you can tell that there's some type of sugar in there, because it does have 3 total grams of sugar per serving, and 1 tablespoon is 5 milligrams. So so now I'm gonna drink some water so I make sure it washes all the way down. By the way, I do activate my swallowing. If you always see me drink water, I drink water and then I do 1 swallow and then another swallow following it, so I can wash it down, because I kind of activate my swallowing. So what happens there? I take a little bit, swallow it, and then I take a bigger gulp. So the bigger gulp, when I swallow it, kind of like drags everything that's either stuck or that's not moving. Maybe it's something small, or anything that's me stuck. Then I swallow it, so it washes it all the way down and gets down to my stomach. A lot of the times, I burp a lot because of it, because of the big gulps that I take. But that's the way I've had to get used to, because of after surgeries, my swallowing, it's not perfect, and I started having a lot of dysphagia. So yeah, but I felt like now everything went down. Now some things might come up, some things might not. I don't know yet. We'll see how this goes, and I'll keep you guys updated. And if this seems to be doing all right throughout the day, then at night I'm gonna take it again and I'll give you like a review on tomorrow morning, and maybe even tomorrow night before I post a video on everything. So it's been about 2 to 3 hours since I've ate lunch. Let me tell you that I've actually felt like there's something that's like blocking, like it's supposed to do, my food from regurgitating. Now, do I still have that feeling of when I feel like my food's coming up, or it's came up, and the reflux? I do, but I feel like it's decreased a little bit more. So I'm assuming that it's because of the gourmet, right? I haven't had that feeling in a long time, so I can tell the difference even if it's minor, which obviously I appreciate. Like, I'm very excited about. I think for the past 2 to 3 hours, I've only had to drink some water maybe about 2 to 3 times. And the reason I drink water often is because I need to keep pushing my food down every time, because I have that feeling of regurgitation. I have that feeling of acid. But I felt in the last 2 to 3 hours that feeling has decreased so much more. And even if the difference is minor, I can feel it, which is really, really good. And I'm excited about, because it's telling me that it's working in some aspect. And also, if it does, if it helps me even in the slightest, I get excited, because I've been, down bad for a long time. So that was just a quick update. Let's see how it goes. I'm assuming that's probably how I'm gonna feel probably until I eat dinner. So I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna drink it again once I eat some dinner, and come back to you guys again. All right, guys. So it's time for an update. I've used the Reflux Gourmet 3 times already. Yesterday after lunch, last night after dinner, and today after lunch. I would say though that yesterday after dinner, when I used it, I kind of waited a little bit. I typically eat, for example, from Monday through Friday, I typically eat dinner around 5 to 6, p.m. So, but I don't go to sleep till like, 11 sometimes. So 11, 12. It just depends, right? I work from home, so I'm able to get up a little bit later, to start working. And I also play video games at night. Anyways, that's my personal life, but just giving you an idea. So I said, if I, take the Reflux Gourmet right after I eat dinner, which would be, ending at 6:30, then I don't know if it's going to benefit me by the time I go to sleep. So what I did was I gave it some time. So instead of, taking it right after, I waited about 2 hours, 2 or 3 hours. So around 8 or 9 is when I decided to take the Reflux Gourmet. And then, at night I fell asleep around probably 12, I would say. But at night though, I didn't feel any major reflux. But then again, I didn't eat like the worst meal at night. So it's not like, was it because of the Reflux Gourmet? It was just because I ate a pretty decent dinner where I didn't eat any major trigger foods, right? So that's gonna be something that I'll have to test out, because I'm going to, well, if you guys want, I'm going to make a video, or at least an update after I finish all of this, right? Because right now I just tried it 3 times and there's still a lot left. So I'm gonna make a video for maybe like a month update of trying it, and definitely I'm gonna involve some trigger foods, spicy, some fried foods, and to test it out, especially at dinner time, right? Not during the day, because during the day you can manage it well. Plus, you're not trying to fall asleep. So, but during the nighttime, everybody, if you guys are suffering from GERD, you know that after eating spicy foods, or the fried foods, acidic foods, going to sleep it can be a pain. So I'm gonna try this and I'm gonna see if that works. Bring you guys back with an update. But so far, like I explained yesterday, or I should say, this is the same video, but yesterday, when I made the second update, or the first update after the lunch, I felt like, I knew there was something here kind of holding back the food content, although I still felt some pressure in my esophagus. Again, I feel like sometimes the pressure's coming because there's so much pressure in this area that nerves, or kind of send signals to my throat telling me that there's something in my esophagus. Other times though, there's actual food content in my esophagus, which sucks. So when I tried it, I was a little bit anxious because I didn't know how my stomach was going to react, and or at least my esophagus was going to react, because I was afraid that this stuff, whatever's in it, was gonna get stuck in my esophagus and not be able to go down and whatnot. So that actually wasn't too bad. I felt like what I did was I kind of used the technique that I do with most things, right? So after I ate, I took a big gulp of water to make sure I washed everything down with everything, all my food. And then I took this. Once I took it, I make sure I swallowed it right away, so it can just try to, go all the way down. And like I explained in the video, it kind of got stuck here a little bit, kind of felt it for a little bit. But then I took another gulp of water so it can go and wash down. After the first and second gulp of water that I drank, I felt like it went all the way to my stomach, and after that I felt pretty good. I would say though there was like a little, maybe I don't know if it's called a residue, but I felt like there was a little bit of that mixture in my esophagus. But as you guys know, I've had trouble swallowing a lot of things, and this is kind of new to me. So it could have been the anxiety, could have been that it was something new through my throat, and esophagus in general. Who knows? But after a couple times, it went down, and it felt like it stayed there. Didn't feel like anything crazy. The sensation of me wanting to drink water went down, and I thought that was pretty great. So I'm looking forward to see throughout the next month what it does to me, how it treats me, or how my body reacts to it. Because obviously this is something that I feel like can help me manage my systems. I don't want to make the video longer than it should be, but I do want to add this last part, right? I'm at a point where I have to manage my symptoms because my symptoms are a mechanical problem, right? So I've had surgeries. I had the nasal fundoplication in the links, and I'm at a point where in order for me to fix my issues, only two things can do it. That is surgery can fix it, and a miracle from God, right? Those are the only two options that I have. Now, trying things like, natural things, remedies, supplements, that can only enhance the way I feel, but not heal my symptoms or cure them, right? So even though, the Reflux Gourmet won't heal me completely cure my problems, it can enhance my lifestyle that I have now, and that gets me excited. So I'm definitely excited for that. So if this is something that I feel like it's helping me manage my symptoms until, one day, God willing, I am able to find a cure, maybe have another surgery, maybe I do get healed through a miracle, who knows? But I do get excited for that. So I'm not trying to make this video letting you guys know that this is going to cure your problems. This is going to take care of at least my problems and heal my issues, right? So make sure you keep that in mind. Make sure you keep trying new things like the way I'm doing. This is, they claim to be all natural. So I'm all in for the all natural. I'm all in for the supplements, the whole foods, all of that, the whole game. So I just want to get you guys a better understanding of that situation. But I will bring you guys an update farther along the line to see how it goes. And who knows if I still keep using it or I stop using it. It depends. We'll see how it does. And I'll definitely keep you guys, as always, be transparent with it, be honest with it, and just, being pretty blunt with everything. So thank you guys for watching the video. If you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like all the videos. Turn the bell so you can get notifications, first of all, when my videos come up. And second of all, whenever I go live, so you can actually interact with me, virtually in real time. And, if you have any questions for me with my experiences or anything, supplements that I've tried, that's where, you go to the live session. So as always, guys, much love. Love you guys. God bless you guys. Take care. And see you in the next one. Peace and love, baby.